Hi guys! So for the second episode of Tuesday Talks, I will be addressing the topic on how I eat out with my non-vegan friends. This topic is being addressed quite a few times, and many will say that it's very hard to be a vegan because they find difficulties eating out with their non-vegan friends. So being a vegan for almost more than half a year, I feel like it's getting easier as I get used to this lifestyle. The only reason why I would say this is because once you start to eat out more, then you will start to realize that there are actually a lot of vegan options now around Singapore, or maybe in your hometown. For example, for those very well-established eateries like Nando's, they now have veggie burgers. So usually if I were to eat out with my non-vegan friends, I will be like, oh, why not we just go to Nando's? I can order a veggie burger. So usually I will get the veggie burger without the mayo and the yogurt sauce. And it's quite a large portion, so it's quite filling as well. Another eatery you can go to is Deli. They have a few vegan options, but they don't state they don't state vegan options on their menu, but they say vegetarian. So you know, you can just opt out whichever isn't vegan friendly, and then you can have your own vegan dish. I know one of their soup is vegan, which is the Moroccan spice carrot. I just had it with my other friend last week because she's non-vegan and she suggested Sideli. So I had the soup. I ordered the large soup and had sides of bread, because at Sideli you can actually just get free slices of bread, but I don't think it's for all outlets. I think it's for all-day dining outlets, so it's like free flow of bread, so I'll just like go over and like cut up slices of bread. Another place you can go to is Pasta Mania. They have a few vegetarian options as well, like their pastas especially. I like their aglio olio, and it can be a little bit spicy for me though, because I'm someone who cannot really take spice. So the next time I go, I will probably ask them to put like less chili. So it's not very hard to dine out with your non-vegan friends. I don't see why you should use that as an excuse to not be a vegan, because right now there's like so many vegan options around. You can go to a Japanese restaurant and also just eat like the vegetable sushi. That's what I do when I'm out with my family members, because they like to eat at Japanese places. So usually I'll just get like the cucumber sushi or the seaweed sushi or the inari sushi. So it's quite easy actually. I don't find it very difficult. If you are someone who likes salad, there are tons of options for you out there, because most restaurants would have salads as their appetizer. So you can just order that, have a salad, maybe a soup. If it's like minestrone soup, then I guess that's okay. But for me, I'm someone who doesn't like salad. Like, I don't like the taste of raw vegetables, so there are only like a few different options for me. So I will usually like frequent the places that I just listed out for you. Other than that, if your friends are very open-minded, you can bring them to vegan cafes that you are confident that they will like the food. So for example, I have brought friends to Brownies. It's an Italian bistro. They have like pasta, pizzas, waffles and ice cream. So all these foods are food that people would not usually hate, unless you know you are just not a big fan of Italian food. But I don't see why anyone would hate like pastas or pizzas. So I brought my friends there to try the food and they liked it. Other than that, you can also try Loving Heart, because Loving Heart is located at Joo Chiat. So they have like, they kind of like veganize Asian food. So it's like we have like our local delights like char kway teow, I think nasi lemak, chicken rice, all this, and it's like all vegan. They also have like laksa. They do have some like Western options. So if you're someone who doesn't like Asian, or you prefer Western food to Asian food, then you know, Loving Heart is quite a good place to go to. So other than Brownies and Loving Heart, you can also bring like your non-vegan friends to Vegan Burp. It's at Eunos. I I feel like everything's like in the east, but yeah, you can bring your friends to Veganburg. I have non-vegan friends who like Veganburg. It's kind of like a dining place that serves like vegan burgers. So they have sides like fries or broccoli. You can choose either one, or I think you can like pay more to get both or something like that. I can't really recall. I feel like Veganburg is one eatery that most non-vegan people would like, because I have a few friends, when they ask me, you know, if I want to go out to eat, can we go to Veganburg? But usually I don't know why I'm not a big fan of Veganburg. Maybe because of like the mock meat taste in the burger, and I'm not really a big fan of mock meat. So yeah, but I don't see why Veganburg is not a place to go to. It's not a place, yeah, it's not a place to go to if you want to dine out with your non-vegan friends, because I've seen like vegans bring their non-vegan friends there and they like the food. I feel like Japanese places are always somewhere that your friends wouldn't say no to, because for example, if you go to like Sushi Express or like, you know, those 150 sushi places, you can have like the inari, the seaweed sushi and the cucumber sushi, while your friends can have like their sashimi or whatever. Green Dot, I feel like Green Dot is also a place that you can bring your friends to. I brought my colleagues there and they liked it, but there's this like big hoo-ha about Green Dot stating their food as vegan when it's not. Like for example, the laksa, because apparently the fish ball has like milk in it. So if you are vegan, then I think you can try their mushroom noodles or something like that, because that one is definitely pure vegan. But yeah, Green Dot is also a place that you can bring your friends to. I like the laksa though, because it really tastes like the authentic laksa, the one with like shrimps and whatever. But obviously at Green Dot it's just like pure vegan. Living in Singapore, rice is one of our staple foods. So basically you can just go to anywhere, like for example like the food centers, there is bound to be one vegetarian stall that you will see. So you can just order like rice and vegetables or like bee-hoon. Usually I'm a big fan of noodles, so I just get like bee-hoon with vegetables, or like kway teow. I usually go for kway teow, but they are always not like available in the evening, so if it's dinner then I'll just have like bee-hoon. With all these like options available for you, I don't see why anyone should say that it's very difficult to dine out with your non-vegan friends, because I see like tons of options everywhere for vegans now. You know, Singapore is slowly catching up with the vegan scene. There are more vegan cafes popping up, and even like cafes offering vegetarian options, which you can totally just opt out if you wanted to keep it vegan. I hope this was helpful to some of you out there who are trying to find like vegan places or like places with vegan options to eat. I also have this series on my blog, which is What a Vegan Eats, and I'll link my blog down below. So I usually go to places that are either purely vegan or like places with like vegan options, and then I'll do a review on it. So currently I'm writing one for Think Bespoke. It's a vegetarian Jack place. I brought my friends there last December and I'm quite slow on getting a blog post up, but I'm getting down to it, so you'll probably see a post up soon. I hope I've covered like all the tips and information that you will need to bring out your non-vegan friends. Otherwise, you can always just keep updated with this like What a Vegan Eats series on my blog, and you know, get a bit of ideas and where to bring your friends to. So yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye! First supplement is a B12 supplement. Some of you may be familiar with B12, some of you may not.